Hello, hello everyone, Cole Hatter here, back again with Sunless Sea. When we last left off, we screwed up the Sphinx Stone thing, and now we gotta go all around back and forth to sell it. We got our bandage provisioner, not provisioner, he's poisonaire. That's what he is. We have to go up to, let's see, I've got notes here. Polytherm. In the Sea of Voices. I had to actually look up where that was. It is... Can't look up the map here in the gadgeteer. Let's see. Somewhere probably in this area? Right here? Past Salt Lines, Abbey Rock, all those fun places where all the sea beasties are. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine. No! I didn't want to launch. Jesus. I want to see what we have to offer. What do we have to offer? Nothing. Let's just get some more of those and some more of those. Why not? We also have to go up to Wither, which, again, I found out. Is up here. We were so close. We kept passing it. Over and over again. We're idiots. All of us. Even you. No, not you. You're great. You're fabulous. But let's go... Because we need to get this contact. We need to talk to the blind bruiser's contact in Polytherm, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, to get all this crap he wants us to pick up for him. So let's go do that, so we don't get shanked the next time we go into port. Why is this an encoding error? There's nothing happening. DX Tori's being an ass. Maybe we could stop by Pigmote Island. They've always got some fun stuff, but no, we should probably, Yeah, let's stop by Pigmote Island. Why not? No landlubber knows the change, but you fear the air prickle on your skin. Somewhere new. Not really that new, we've been here before. Oh, false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and fades. And something's changed in port. Maybe it's on Pigmote Island. Now, Pigmote Island is if I'm remembering it correctly, and it not being something else, it was an island where there's some sort of civil war going on between rats and gerbils, I want to say? Or maybe guinea pigs. Probably guinea pigs, because they're, I think, naturally occurring. If that makes sense. Whatever. We'll go with it. But yeah, you go there and you decide if you want to side with the rats or with the gerbil, guinea pig, hamster, whatever they are, or to make peace between them. And I think the first time I ever got there, I accidentally caused a war to escalate where they all die, if I'm remembering it correctly. But on this one, I think I managed to make them be friendly. Let's see. The Rise of Pigmote Island. Hail, Murina. 2 houses, both alike in dignity. Hail, Marina, the neatest, most adorable nation. Scurries through your legs. Scurries around your legs. Skintalac harvesters drag heavy bags of the island's bounty to their silos. Industrial rodents work hard on towering edifices, some of them almost neck-high. London will never believe a bloody word of this. Help Marina solve a dilemma. Nade runs over. Hairless advisor, you return to us. Please rise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Request repairs? Compile a port report. Gotta do that first. Steal the rat star. Yeah, that's what they were fighting over, because I guess whoever has the rat star has the power. Do we have shops? Nope, no shops. There we go. We don't really need do we need repairs? Can we afford repairs? Language import. Donation's been founded. No, let's help. A dilemma. How will you advise Pigmote Island? Great ships have been dispatched to Pigmote Island. What? A dilemma on Pigmote Island. The aid takes you deep into the chicken woods. A terrible fate of affairs, hairless advisor. Our young pups turn from our traditions to new and foreign ways. He shudders as he points at something in the middle of a clearing. A crudely made jackal mask sits in a circle of sticks, a bead of carefully placed in each eye. Preach tolerance. There are stranger customs underneath. Advocate stern measures. This can't be good. It must be stopped. I don't know. Jackal masks are only ever sometimes a good thing. I guess preach tolerance. The aide examines the mask. He takes an experimental bite, then shivers. As you say, hairless advisor, we will turn a blind eye for now, though I fear for our future. How can our pups hope to defend our shores if their hearts lie away from our culture? Oh dear. I've lost one pigment I'll might. Shit. You have resolved the dilemma, for better or for worse. That's all for now. Alright, 50 fragments. And we need fragments. Can I request repairs? Sure, why not? Hull quality is now back at 75! Awesome! This is great. Alright, let's keep going this way. Yes, and we need fragments to increase or to gain a secret, so we can increase our veils. Right? Yeah. Because we need 75 veils to start selling these goddamn Sphinx stones again. And I looked, they are gonna be, I think, twice the price. Which is good. Which will be fucking worth it, I hope, because then maybe we can get a new ship. Don't lose it. You stand on the bridge with a dapper... Oh yeah, we found a love in Fallen London. The dapper gent. Dapper chap, sorry. You stand on the bridge with a dapper chap's locket in your hand. Keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely and sea captains die young. Throw it away. With enough time and effort, you could break his heart or he yours. Nah. Keep it, man. Close your hand over the locket. The sea air is cold, but the heat of your blood has warmed the metal of the locket. Keep it closed. Oh, I have a sweetheart in London, and I lost one terror. Yay. True love conquers all. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that thing. You told me to keep it, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, why am I going so slow? Oh, Abbey Rock. The Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Bomb-ass music playing when we're over here. Fed the crew. Alright. Oh, something away from in port. Let's see, what's gonna happen here? Here the Grim Sisters' lair. The black spit of an island, far from anywhere anyone would want to go, and that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress covenant. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. The sisters need provisions for the Feast of Nyat. Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Trade a strange catch for a consignment of... I need to learn how to pronounce that because it's coming up a lot. Ensure you have space in your hold. Trade supplies. 20 echoes for supplies. Compile a port report. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks. Withdrawals, the fortress stands solid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk is a certain purpleness of prose. You don't say. Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. Watch the covenant. Wait a while and see. Offer a gift? The Sisterhood respects two things. Unswerving decades of fidelity to a wholly secret purpose, and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. I actually think I need these hunting trophies, so I'm not going to give them one. With... Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Brief attention. The muscular prioress, the Abbey's lieutenant. Oh, that's her title. Comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to the news of marsh beast predations and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. Alright, that's good. Although you have no recent news. Knock at the gates anyway. Nothing. Far away, a great bell tolls. Drizzle begins to fall. You sneeze. Well, I wouldn't even get to say God bless you. Watch the covenant. Wait a while and see. Exotic refuse. The covenant is silent. A few lights prick its bulk. Bells sound the times of prayer. You're almost ready to give up when a side door opens. 4 nuns march out, carrying something wrapped in a blanket, and fling it into the sea. You creep down to examine it. It's likely something unidentifiable, even before the nuns used it for weapons practice. Now it leaks fluid from a dozen puncture wounds, but it smells of the Z. I have one strange catch! I can't give the one strange catch to them, because they'll probably know that I gave it to them. Or that I took it from them. You know what? Can I speak to you? Oh, I don't have mutter salt, that's why. Okay. I think I can give the strange catch to the curator in Fallen London. Also, mutter salt, that's another thing. We have to pick it up from Wither, which is way over here in the corner by Codex. We'll do that after we find the Sea of Voices. The stores in Wither do not trade in echoes, they trade in stories. So I'm going to need 5, right? 5 Z stories. So, gonna have to figure that shit out. Alright, where are we going? What did I... Alright, let's go! Onward to Polytherm. Is that okay, it's a lighthouse, not a boat that's gonna kick my ass in. Westergrun's fire. Oh, there's a jelly fleur. Wolf's Riff. Wetterstone Isle. Have we been up there? Oh no, it's Shepherd's Isle. Let's come up here. Why not? Why not? I forget what's up here. I think this is... God, I obviously don't remember what Shepherd's Isle is. I think it's another one of those, Innsmouth type of places. Sheep, lichen, standing stones. Shepherd Isle. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you, there are no actual shepherds on Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that found the isles. Greybeard sitting on the village square nods solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tales. Ask us anything. Compile a report. Oh, yes, there's been going-ons. In the bleak light of the false stars, surface rolling like porridge pot, up with a roar of steam and flash fire, 3 widows swim in tentacles, and then we saw His Highness. There's a rather lot of this material. Oh yeah, I think might be everyone's, actually insane. The navigator is a first officer. We have a first officer. Who increases mirrors and veils. We might pick him up. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z. How it was, how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. Okay. Relief, thank you. The nonsense here was a distraction for a while, but only the Z can help me now. Oh my god, the air is clearer already. Let me chart a course for you. My head. Appoint a new officer. Alright, does he have a nose? Also, are there shops here? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some fuel. Shut up. I know I need a certain amount of money. I think it's 1,000 echoes to pick up the thing. Let me talk to... Or no. Oh! It's not that he doesn't have a nose. It's just his face is really... scrunched up. He looks like those edits you see where it's just the nose. Where, like, the nose is cut off so the mouth is like... Yeah, you know what I mean. Where are we going? We should go... just down. Through this Wolf's Rift. Do we pick up Wolf's Rift? Oh yeah, it doesn't say it. Oh. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh god, we're getting a lot of stuff. Discovered. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff. Fed the crew, air carries, center shadows. You have gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. Discovered Station 3. Discovered Depot A. Oh no, I didn't mean to battle. Wait, did we unlock a lot of stuff? Okay, so Station 3. Is this Station 3? Is Station 3 a friendly place, or am I gonna have to fight for my life out of this bitch? Also, let me speak to... How many secrets do I have? I have one. Give him something, really give his mind working. Of course, and that, this, and also this, and don't forget this, and never forget that. Alright. It's only, 8 more veils to go, which... How much does this guy give us? 3. So we could... What the fuck? Bro. I'm not gonna approach you, because you seem like a living being. But, I'll be over here. Let's see, Station 3, Depot A. What do you have to... I didn't see this. Azalea raises her head, sniffs sharply, blood on the wind. Oh my. Station 3, we infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Machinery hums behind the high steel walls up of the hill. Oh. Can I not? There we go. Up on the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire, but the lamps are low where they burn at all. And your ship the only one in harbor. Sorry I keep whistling, I don't know why. Oh, that's a cool picture. Train your telescope on the score. Might be the best to look at from a distance. So this is how I get a port report. Ooh. Okay. Port report. Church or something else? You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There's a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. Hello? Is anybody here? Search for signs of other visitors. It never hurts to know what you're up against. Sure. Oh, failed the mirror challenge. No evidence. You walk the quays looking for any little sign that might show you what sorts of ships dock here and what they deliver, but you find nothing conclusive, not even so much as a smear of pitch or damp footprint. If any ship but yours has been tied up here in recent days, it has left no evidence. Fuck. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy-looking gate of triple-barred silvery metal. A sign besides it reads deliveries. Let's try. No way in. The metal is steel-hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts with chisels and crowbars fail. Why was that the second option? Perhaps if you could bring the ship's gun to bear, but no. In return with a certain delivery, the gate will be open. You'll know if you find it. Alright, so... Okay, so that was that. Let's go back! We're not gonna fuck with that frog thing, because fuck it. Or maybe we should. Maybe we should just look at it. Just to look at it. We might get some pages off of it. Or fragments. It might kill us. That's fine, too. Hello, frog! Sir? I can't target you. We watch for the fungal pads in the... Oh. In the Sea of Lilies, there is a prison here, guarded by knot oracles. Oh, okay, so I got fragments. These frogs are just frogs. They're just that. They're not gonna try and kill me. That's good. Discovered Sea of Lilies. Alright. Just looking for a goddamn Sea of Voices. I found the Sea of Lilies. What about voices? What are you? You are a big ol' ship. Oh, shit. No. Fuck off. No! Fuck off! No! Jesus fucking Christ! Go away! I'm just trying to find Sea of Voices. Throwing flares at me. I think that's... so he gets a better shot. You're close to the salt lions. We might have to stop at the salt lions if we want to escape this guy. Okay, okay. Fuck you, buddy. No, but we gotta go this way. No, fuck off! Fuck off! Skylar's End. Alright, good. Oh, is he looping back around? I'll fucking murder you, buddy. Except I won't. Because I'm incompetent at this game. We're really getting far down there on the whole... Discovered Nunico. Oh my. Oh my, you look friendly. You look like Joffrey, actually. Discovered McMaster's Haven. Can I get some fuel here? Discovered... Oh god. There's a lot we discovered in the past recent, like 20 seconds. Alright. Do not return, sender. Well. Okay. Taciturn functionaries walk the docks in uniforms of postmen. An enormous crowned statue casts a chilling shadow. The shadows gleam with rats' eyes. Their ceaseless chittering rolls like the tide. Okay. The drowning postman will take care of the paperwork. Unlock with the fate of needles 30 and the fate of needles no more than 30. I have 30? What? Fate of needles. Where did I pick that up? Brown for noon with the drowning postman. When the fuck did I pick this guy up? It might have been way before I started this Pigboat Island. Hamster of some kind. It may be before I started the playthrough, but similar report unlocked. Learned postal secrets no more than 7. Cultivating friendship with postmen no more than 0. You may not be familiar with the locals yet, but you can provide a preliminary overview. Surface details. There's a statue in the middle of the island. It's hard to miss. There's the way that everyone wears uniforms, and a way they call each other by their ranks in postal service. There's the way the port authorities refer to regulations. There's the jargon, the curious habit of referring to any used-up thing as cancelled, as though the whole world were made of stamps. You write about vestigial bureaucracy and about trappings of order retained from far from home. Go to the postman's tavern? Can I buy shit? Just buy some of that. Fuck any of that. Explore the beach. There's a long stretch of shale dotted with washed up kegs and barrels and smaller flotsam. Shifty going. The rocks slip and slither underfoot, but you kept your balance. Alright, that was a good walk in the... Assist the man holding the broom. Oh. Every lap of the waves is drags up some new letter or parcel. The face of the water is dotted with them, as far as you can see in this blackness carried by a powerful current. So this is why you never fucking get your mail. It all goes to this shit. Argue with the man holding the broom. He is determined. He keeps shoving letters into the sea. The sea keeps shoving them back. Assist the man holding the broom. Both of you together still won't achieve anything, but maybe he'll feel better. Rescue a dripping parcel. The dripping is probably seawater. Probably. Back to the docks. Rescue a dripping parcel? Ooh! Drowning pearls, dozen of them, and an explanation of how they were harvested that turns the hair. The divers lost among the deep coral. The beast that had to be fought off during harvesting. The growing terror aboard the ship. Ooh, I got some drowning pearls. Awesome! All that has been done was done according to your lordship's will, concludes the letter writer. In anger, in pride, in unquestioning submission, impossible to say. I guess we should assist the man holding the broom. Why not? Surprisingly soothing. In the long term, what you are doing won't make the slightest bit of difference. Every sodden bit of paper you fling out to sea will come back in a few hours. But for now, you manage to clear a little patch of shore, a few feet on each side. The stones are bare, as they should be. Your companion turns his head towards the sound of your work and gives you a little nod. An occurrence. Your Nuncio the Narc? Learned in postal secrets. Quality is now 1. Aware of flotsam and jetsam. You have not won a new common cultivating friendships. Lost 5 terror. Wow, we're actually pretty up there in terror-wise. The water that brings flotsam ashore does not flow in the usual patterns. Sure, why not? What have we got to lose? On all sides, you make a complete circuit of the island. The whole shoreline is alike, all of it covered in debris. All of it washing steadily inland from every direction. Not the work of some directional current, it's more as though the whole undersea were draining into Nuncio. I'll say Nuncio. Except, of course, that force did not affect your ship when you came this way. It does not stop ships leaving. Evidently, it only works on the post. Oh, you succeeded in a pages challenge. Woo! Alright, let's go back to the docks. Let's deliver the Lorn fluke. The drowned postman will take care of the paperwork. Accepted into processing. The drowny postman gestures to a modest pyramid of cargo behind him. Accept this as thanks and an apology. I told a small lie. I labeled the package myself, madam, to avert a greater disaster. Our king keeps a discreet accord with the flukes, which I maintain. Their dead must be appropriately disposed of using the traditional manner. If this were 10 years ago, perhaps the boy could have kept it. But since the Lorn flukes were taught ambition, they are best not antagonized. I will deliver this corpse to my liege. I have no doubt this chef will prepare it most respectfully. Okay, go to the postman's tavern? Why not? Warmer inside than it looks. Faces turn in your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. Oh, allow the Caldery heir to offer her services. What? Okay. Oh, lit by 2 roaring fires, one at either end of the room. The bartender is in a postman's uniform, like almost all of the patrons. A noseless postal inspector called Blunt Thomas delivers the drinks, clears tables, stacks the firewood. Allow the Caldery heir to offer her services. She could remove the call from a postal worker. They wouldn't be a worker anymore, of course. What? No! Listen in on postal tall tales. Fishermen brag about fish that got away. Postmen brag about hard deliveries. Ask why the local currency consists of rats? Like in Fallen London? How I've got like 2,000 strings of rats that I don't know what to do with because they got nothing. They don't buy anything that I want or need. Ask the local currency. Ask why the hairless postwoman is hairless. Ask why letters wash ashore here. Sure. Oh. The pull. It's the pull, they tell you. Dead letters are like so many iron fillings drawn to Nuncio. Like Lucio. See for yourself, suggests the hairless postwoman. Go down to the shore, collect up a bunch of what's washed there, and you'll feel it soon enough. Saves time for the rest of us, says another voice. Apparently, beach scavenging is a civic duty hereabouts, like working for the dead letter office. Alright, postal secrets, an occurrence. Invited to serve. Oh no. Am I gonna be stuck on here now? Ask why the postman came here. You don't get the impression they're making a holiday of it. All unhappy postmen are alike. Their stories have different beginnings. Boredom, frustration, a fellow who is overwhelmed by guilt after a misdelivery, but they always end up the same way. Undeliverable letters and parcels accumulating over months and years. Attempts to ignore the undeliverable, to shove it into a desk or carry it in the bottom of the bag. An increasing preoccupation with these items. Finally, a decision, to meet the compulsion, to go to Nuncio and be rid at last of the remnants. The postmen do not bring the dead letters to Nuncio, the letters bring the postman. Still lost. Okay. Ask about the big statue in the center of the island. If there were a guidebook for visitors, it would have had to be the first entry. Alright, I'm asking a lot of questions, so I guess they start liking me now? I have four friendships with the postmen, so I hope that doesn't come to bite me in the ass and I try to leave and they're like, no, one of us. The monumental postman. Oh, it's all of us, isn't it? Sort of the spirit of the island. Most of them don't seem troubled for more of an explanation than that, though the hairless postwoman tells you it didn't always look like a fallen London postman at all, that it used to have a different face and with a more old-fashioned outfit. Ask to borrow a uniform? Look, but not touch. They're polite, even apologetic about your request. You're welcome here, and welcome to take shifts at the Dead Letter Office, but you cannot wear the uniform unless you are a postal employee back in fallen London. Regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at his uniform jacket, at least neat stitching, gilded buttons, a thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside, a patch that goes over the heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can't read it, but it makes your eyes itch and your scalp feel like burning. Okay, we'll go back to the docks. Oh god!
It's never too late to make dessert. Not anymore.
What the hell is this?
We blew out the light.
You want to play a game?
Oh god, it's this fucking Silent Hill 2 bullshit all over again. Help me! Someone! Where is Polytherm? Yes, Shark, attack him! Attack him! He's got more people! He's got a crew of 16! I've only got 10 people. Oh no.